stream comes to mind.
A stream comes to mind. Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to focus on this stream, what it sounds like, what it feels like. Tell me about this stream.
The water's cold.
The water is cold. Mm-hmm. Are you in the water?
Kind of standing in front of it.
Okay. And as you're standing in front of it, do you feel you have a body in this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Look at your body and describe to me what your body looks like.
I feel like I'm around the snow.
Around the snow. Mm-hmm.
So I'm wearing maybe some fur.
Some fur.
On my legs.
Mm-hmm. Fur on your legs?
Yeah, my whole body.
Mm-hmm. And how old are you next to this stream? How old do you feel?
Like a young man.
A young man. Very good. Tell me more. Why have you come to the stream today?
I'm not quite sure. I feel like I'm just looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
The water.
Okay.
Right.
I want you to feel your body. Does your body feel comfortable?
It does.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So the snow feels comfortable to you?
Yes.
Okay. Look down at your feet. Are you wearing anything on your feet?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing like fur moccasin.
Fur moccasins.
Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And describe to me what you look like.
I feel like I'm maybe in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I have long hair.
Mm-hmm. This long hair, what's the texture of it? Is it straight or curly?
I think it's straight, like in a braid.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I feel like I'm some kind of Native American.
Mm-hmm.
It's the feeling I get.
Okay, very good. So I want you to look at your hands. Are you carrying anything?
I feel like I have a leaf in my hand and I'm just peeling the leaf and kind of throwing it in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at the stream.
Just looking at the stream. Very good. So I'd like for you to look around and see if there's anybody with you.
I feel like I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's find out a little bit more about you. We're going to go to the place where you live now, where you spend your time. So I'd like for you to close this scene. I'm going to count from 3 back to 1. When I get to number 1, I'll tap your forehead and we'll be in the place where you live. Taking a deep breath in now. 3, traveling through time and space. 2, and 1. Be there now. What is this place?
I feel like it's a little hut.
Mm-hmm. What is this hut made out of?
Like leather.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little dark inside, like cozy.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like for you to look around inside of this hut. What's in there? So I want you to feel your way around this little hut and see if there's a place where you sleep.
It is.
What do you notice? Just feel your way around.
Like there's some stuff hanging from the hut. I just have a little bed there.
Very good. And do you notice if you're by yourself in that hut?
Yes. I feel like I live there by myself.
Okay, very good. Is there anything else interesting about this place where you live?
Like it's just quiet. Like it's just out there in the wilderness somewhere.
Okay, very good. So let's close this scene and see what it is that you do. So allow yourself to go to this moment. See what it is that you do.
Sure. I see myself outside.
I see myself outside. Very good.
Yeah, I'm making something.
Let's see what it is that you're making. I'd like for you to focus on this thing that you're making.
A drum came to mind.
A drum. Very good. Very good.
It's like I'm sewing the leather onto something.
And this thing that you make, do you make it for yourself or do you make it for others?
I feel like it's for myself.
Okay, very good. So I'd like for you to complete making this drum and begin to use it. How does it sound?
Has a good sound.
Has a good sound, very good. And as you're using it, how does that feel for you?
I feel like this sound just resonates.
It's resonance with you?
Yeah.
Very good. So I'd like for you to use the resonance of this drum and begin to beat on it. And let's see what happens. What happens to your mind and soul as you begin to beat this drum? What happens?
I think it's like to feel the vibration. Or the sound it makes.
Yes. And I'd like for you to use that sound, that memory, to take you to another important scene in that lifetime. As you beat that drum, begin to travel to the next important scene. Where are you?
See myself by a fire.
How old are you?
28. Maybe.
What's the importance of this moment?
I feel like I'm just sitting on a log looking into the fire. Kind of just contemplating. It's dark outside.
This life in which you live, do you live by yourself?
I feel like it.
Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel?
A little alone.
A little alone. Okay. Where is your family? What has happened to them?
Not sure.
Let's go back and see. I'm going to tap your forehead, and I want you to go back in time to contemplate and see what happened to your family. See yourself there. Where are you? Notice how old you are and where you are and who's with you.
I feel younger.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 8.
Mm-hmm. Look around you. Begin to fill in. Who's there with you?
I feel like there's more people around.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to move into that scene where you see the other people. Who are these people?
I'm not sure. I see an older guy
Mm-hmm.
who's wearing like a big coat.
Mm-hmm.
He has a beard.
Does he look like you?
No. I feel like maybe my father.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bigger guy.
Look into his eyes. The eyes are always the window to the soul. Do you recognize those eyes in this older guy?
My brother Bobby came to mind.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So what happens next? Go to the place where there are these other people.
I just see myself just standing there or
Mhm.
looking at him.
Okay.
And then just keep looking at him.
So as you keep looking at him, I want you to get your feelings and emotions involved and connect mind to mind. What is the importance of this moment? What's happening?
It's like I'm trying to figure him out.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems like a very stern man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking up at him.
Mm-hmm. So go back in time a little bit to find out what it is that has happened, that has made this confrontation happen. What happened?
I feel like he's in search for something.
Mm-hmm.
I just see him like looking into the distance. Like, maybe that's why I'm just staring at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just looking into the distance.
Feel his heart? What's happening? Feel the emotions. What's going on with this man?
It's like he's in search of something. But it's like he blocks himself.
He blocks himself?
Blocks himself off from everything else. But this, what he's searching for is important to him.
Okay. So let's go to the next scene that gives you more of an idea of what's going on. Go to the next scene with this man. What's happened?
Like we're sitting by a fire eating.
Is there anyone else with you?
I feel like it's just me and him. Not many words being said. Just.
So if the words are not being said, you can communicate with him through emotions, through feelings, mind to mind. What is the importance of you being together with him here?
Just feel like I'm always staring at him. And he, in a way, pays no attention to me, or tries not to.
Okay.
But I'm always just like trying to figure him out.
And what has happened to your mother?
I feel like she passed away. For some reason, giving birth came to mind.
So this father of yours has raised you by himself?
I think so.
Okay, very good. So let's move forward to the next important day regarding this man, this father of yours. Let's see what happens next. Where are you? What's happening?
I feel like I'm back in the snow. He's just laying down in the snow.
He's laying down in the snow?
Yeah.
What's happened to him?
Sure.
Is he alive? Check his body.
I feel like he's alive, but he's just laying there. It's like doesn't know what to do.
How do you feel about this?
I seem okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm just always trying to figure him out.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So let's go to the moment in which you are on the last day of not being with that man, with that father. What happens to him?
feel like it's like like sent his body downstream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's like floated away.
All right. So that leaves you now alone in that life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'd like for you now to close this scene. And let's go much later into your lifetime to see what has happened with your life. Another important event. Be there.
I see myself old, but with a gray beard.
Gray beard. Mm-hmm.
I'm just eating by the fire.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel?
Looking into the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but a sense of loneliness a little bit.
All right, very good. So I'd like for you now to close that scene, and let's go to the last day of your life in that lifetime, when you are ready to pass from that body. Where are you?
I think I'm on top of a snowy mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking out.
How does your body feel?
I don't know.
Is your body well, or is it sick?
I feel like I'm well.
Mm-hmm. How old are you there?
59 came to mind.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So what happens next? What happens? How do you leave that body?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So I want you to become that spirit that has once been in that body of that native. And tell me what happens with your spirit. What do you see as spirit? Look back at that mountain. What do you see?
Let's see. Right. Here comes looking at the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
On the top of the mountain.
All right. So your spirit left the body as you were looking at the horizon?
I think so.
All right. Very good. So I'd like for you to follow the path of that spirit and tell me what happens next. Where do you go? What comes to mind next?
Well, space comes to mind.
Space, very good. So I'd like for you to just take in that space and begin to travel through it. And as you look back at that lifetime, you can understand what that lifetime was all about. What was that lifetime teaching?
I was just content.
Just content.
But always contemplating.
Mm-hmm. What were you contemplating about? Was it about your life? Or about something else?
I think just life.
Just life, very good.
Contemplating life in general.
So as you sat there contemplating life in general, you put out a lot of information out into the universe. And now as spirit, you'll be able to find out the answers to your questions. So I'd like for you to just follow those thoughts of contemplation and take you to the place of knowledge, the place in which those answers are. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to number 1, I want you to be in another memory that will have more information about life. 5, drifting through time and space. 4, looking for that knowledge. 3, drifting and floating. 2, allow yourself to be there. And 1, be there now. Where are you? What is this place?
I feel like I'm in a room.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a book.
Describe to me what this book looks like.
Like maybe it has some jewels on it.
Mm-hmm. What color are these jewels?
Like turquoise and like purple kind of.
Mm-hmm. What does the book say? Does it have anything on the outside? Any words or symbols?
Yeah, I think it's got an engraving on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a picture or something.
Mm-hmm. How do you open this book?
Open it just like a book.
All right, so go ahead and open the book. Is it a small book or a large book?
It's pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Let's open it and see what happens. What's the first thing that you notice from this book?
The papers are like wallpaper.
Like wallpaper?
Like old.
Old paper. Mm-hmm. Does it have any writing on it?
Like it's just like symbols, pictures.
Okay. So what pictures do you see on that page that you've opened?
Isn't that a like got an Egyptian symbol of like It's like a cross, kind of, but keeps coming to mind. A cross has like the teardrop on the top.
Mm-hmm.
That symbol keeps popping up.
All right. So what I'd like for you to do is just allow yourself to go into that picture. Just begin to stare at that picture. I'm going to count from 5 to 1 as you begin to go into that picture. 5, 4, 3, going through it. 2, coming out. And 1. Where are you?
Oh, I come. Looking at dark, like a room. But that's like an underground room.
Underground room, very good. What else?
It's like dimly lit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking.
Looking at the book?
Looking at the room.
At the room, okay. Now, as you are looking at this room, do you feel like you have a physical body?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Is it male or female?
Feels male.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like for you to use your inner vision, since this room is very dimly lit, and look down at your feet and tell me what your feet look like.
I feel like I'm one of those tall, like black cat looking figures.
Mm-hmm. Does your body look like a cat? Or part?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Describe it to me. What do your feet look like?
I feel a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm. How many legs or feet do you have?
I got 2 legs. I feel like I'm standing.
2 legs. Mm-hmm.
And a tail.
And a tail. Look at your hands. What do they look like?
They're long.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like I'm guarding this place or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just standing guard.
Mm-hmm. Are you wearing any clothing?
Yeah, like it's like a golden red, like you see those Egyptians wear, like the vest and ankles. It's like a one.
It's like a vest.
Long shirt.
Mm-hmm. And what does your face look like?
Like it got a long snout.
A long snout. Mm-hmm. And this place that you're guarding, what is this place?
Like a hall.
Mm-hmm. A hall. Why is it so important that you need to guard this hall? What happens here?
There's just some like knowledge down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this the place where you stay all the time?
think so.
Okay, very good. So let's close this scene. And we're going to open up a scene in which something is occurring in which you have to guard. Be there now. What's happening?
Well, I feel like I'm outside.
You're outside. Very good. What do you see outside?
People are fighting.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more. How many people do you see fighting?
It's like a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there just kind of fighting.
You're fighting too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting humans.
You're fighting the humans?
Yeah.
What do you fight them with?
I have a long, like, spear, like, stick kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. How do you use the stick in order to fight them?
I just kind of using it to fend them off, kind of like
Okay.
hitting them a little bit.
Hitting them. Why do you imagine that you need to do what you're doing? What is it that you're guarding, that they're fighting about?
Just to keep them from getting inside. I feel like it's a secret or something.
Mm. So I'd like for you to turn around and see what it is that you're guarding. What is this place?
I think it's something under a pyramid.
Mm-hmm. Under the pyramid? Or in the pyramid?
Yeah, under.
Under. Mm-hmm. Why is it so important that they don't go inside? What's in there? Would you take me there?
See that book again.
Mm-hmm.
Some jewels on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a few of them down there.
All right. These books that are under the pyramid, what do they contain?
It's like knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I say like just like ET knowledge, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Are you privy to that knowledge yourself? Are you able to read those books yourself?
It doesn't seem like it.
Mm-hmm. You only protect them.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a name that they call you there?
Not sure.
Do you call yourself anything?
I want to say shack or something.
All right, very good. So let's find out how it is that you got to be in this place. We're going to go back in time and see if you were born there or you were brought there to protect this knowledge. Let's go back in time and find the moment before you were there. 5. Going through time and space now. to find your origin, where you're from. 4, 3, before you were there. 2, and 1. Be there. Where are you?
I'm outside.
I'm outside. What does this place look like outside?
It's like dirt.
Dirt. In this place where there's dirt, do you have the same physical body as you had when you were guarding the books?
I think so.
This place with the dirt, where is it?
I feel like it's like outside the pyramid.
Outside the pyramid. Are you still dressed the same way?
No.
How are you dressed now?
I feel like I'm a little boy.
A little boy. Very good. What happens next? What is it that you're doing?
It was like playing.
You're playing.
And then it's like...
Are you playing with yourself or with others?
I think some other little kids.
Okay. What do the other little kids look like? Do they look like you?
Yeah. We were kicking a ball around or something.
Do you have the shape of a human or cat-like?
I like in the shape of a human.
Okay, very good.
I feel like something like opens up or something.
All right, what opens up?
Something under the ground.
Let's take a look and see what it is.
It kind of like scares us off.
What happens next? What is this thing? The more you talk, the more we'll fill in, more information.
I feel like maybe a craft is coming out of there.
Are you watching this craft?
Yeah. It's like it just shoots out of there, I think.
How are you affected by this craft?
I want to keep saying honor.
What is it?
Oh, the honor keeps honor keeps coming to mind.
All right, just keep following the word honor. Just keep saying honor until...
Anu?
Oh, Anu?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about Anu. Keep saying the word Anu until you understand.
Anu. Yeah. Like he came from space.
Anu came from space?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me more.
Don't know. Just maybe it was him that left.
Mm-hmm.
The spaceship.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to get a picture of what Anu looks like. What does Anu look like? It's the first thing that comes to your mind.
I'm not sure.
All right. So let's close this scene. Let's close this scene and let's move this scene to the next important one that will give you information about this lifetime. Be there now. See yourself in the next important scene of that lifetime. Where are you? What comes to mind?
When I come back in space.
Mm-hmm. So as you're drifting through time and space, let's find the next important lifetime. The lifetime that is affecting the lifetime now of Dominic. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I'd like for you to go ahead and use your breath to propel you to the next life. The next life that he needs to see and experience. 5. Going through time and space to the next memory, the next lifetime. 4. A lifetime that is affecting the lifetime of Dominic. 3. Bringing in the feelings and the experiences. 2. And 1. Be there. Where are you? What is this memory? What's the first thing you notice?
I feel like maybe I'm on another planet.
On another planet. Mm-hmm. What gives you that clue? What do you notice? Look around you and describe to me what you see, what you experience.
It's like a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Just...
Follow that feeling.
I feel like I'm in the sky, just like looking down.
Mm-hmm. And as you're in the sky looking down, do you feel that you have a physical body?
No.
Good. So if you don't have a physical body, you're able to move very freely. And I'd like for you to, as you take a bird's eye view of this planet, tell me what you notice. What color is this planet? What colors stand out to you the most?
I like blue.
Blue, very good. And take a look at where this blue comes from.
It's the color of the planet.
Mm-hmm. Is the color of the soil blue?
No.
No, where's the color blue coming from?
It's atmosphere, I think.
The atmosphere, very
keep
good.
wanting to say Neptune.
Mm-hmm. Neptune. Get closer, if you would. What else do you notice? This planet, is it physical? Is this something that you can go on? Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay. Do you see anybody on this planet? Get closer. What do you notice first?
I feel that those people, I think they do live there.
Okay, people live there. What do these people look like? Are they big people, small people?
Blue, I think.
Blue people? Okay, very good. And these blue people, what kind of shape do they have? Do they have arms and legs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
These people live in like a dense forest.
They live in a dense forest. And these blue people, do they have any features that are interesting besides being blue?
I feel like they don't wear clothes or nothing.
No clothing? Mm-hmm. Can you distinguish between genders? Do they have genders?
They do.
They do. Mm-hmm. How do you distinguish one from another?
Like, some of the males are really tall.
Mm-hmm. The males are tall. And in this forest, let's find out where these people live. How is it that they live in the forest? Let's see where they sleep, where they eat.
Maybe they have little huts or something.
Mm-hmm. Little huts. Yeah. Get closer. Allow yourself to get even closer. What do you notice?
Like maybe little underground, like huts.
Underground huts. Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah, I just keep seeing the guys just standing there.
The guy is standing there.
Like, outside of, I'm just looking at him.
And as you look at this guy outside of it, do you have a physical body there now? Or are you still just spirit?
I think I'm just spirit.
Mm-hmm. Can he see you?
Yeah, I think
Alright.
he's just looking at me.
So I'd like for you to connect with this being. Do you recognize this being? Have you seen him before?
I don't think so.
Okay. Does he seem familiar in any way?
He does.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he's just looking at me.
Okay. So I'd like for you to use your telepathic mind, since he can't see you, and ask him, what is this place?
Like I said, it's my home.
It's your home. Okay. So what is it that you need to learn from this place today? Ask this man. What do you need to learn?
Life.
Mm-hmm.
Life exists like far out, greater than you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. And when you are not on Earth in a physical body, is this your home?
No.
No.
We're just like visiting.
Just visiting.
Just curious.
Just curious. Very good. So is there anything else, any other knowledge, any other information that this man would like to give you today?
Like love.
Mm-hmm. What do you need to know about love?
I'm sorry.
What is it?
Like, he may be different.
Mm-hmm.
But well, just love.
He may be different, but love?
But you just love him anyways.
Love him anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. So where is it that Dominic needs to apply that in his life? Where has he been with people that are different, that he needs to love anyway?
Just everybody.
Everybody. Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody. Yeah, it's like everybody's got something different going on.
Mm-hmm. But Dominic has chosen a life in which it seems that he is so different than anybody else. He's the mediator. He's the one who has to keep everybody together. What is he doing in this lifetime?
Just keep saying the word love.
Love. Now, in that lifetime in which he was a native and saw this man, what connection does he have with this soul?
like always just contemplating life.
Mm-hmm. Together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're both always in search
Mm-hmm.
for something.
So why have they come into this lifetime now to be together?
Question.
Mm-hmm. Are they here to continue to contemplate life?
I feel like lives are expanding.
Mm-hmm. Their lives are expanding?
Yeah.
Good. Very good. So he's been doing a lot of things to expand his consciousness. He's been connecting now with plant medicine. How is that plant medicine benefiting him?
It allows them to see.
Mm-hmm.
See things.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much it's not necessary.
It's not necessary? Mm-hmm. What recommendations would you like to give him moving forward about this plant medicine? Should he continue?
Well, I couldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You, you just gotta believe in yourself.
Okay, just believe in yourself. Now, he tells me that in this lifetime he does meditate, but many times he falls asleep during the meditation. What's happening during that meditation that he falls asleep? What's actually happening?
He just put himself in a deep state.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it allows the body to do what it does.
Okay. So what is it that he came here to do? We know now that he can put himself into a deep state. How can he use these skills in this lifetime?
I think it's like seeing love in others.
He could see love in others. Mm-hmm. So what can he pursue in this lifetime in order to help other people? To be able to see that love and show them that love.
I think you just affect them with your energy.
Mm-hmm. Just affect their energy. What happens when he's with somebody else? Because he is a good mediator. He is the glue that bonds people together. What is his energy actually doing?
You can see love in people.
He can see love in people.
It's like nothing else should matter.
Mm.
And you want like other people to realize that like life's not important. People take life too seriously.
People take life too seriously. So what is that they should be focusing on in this lifetime?
It's in love.
Just love. Okay, very good. Now Dominic would like to be a healer. Has he been a healer before? Did he bring with him those skills from a different lifetime?
He's learning.
He's learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any other lifetime that perhaps is keeping him from learning what he needs to learn? Anything holding him back? Any blockages?
I feel like blocks in the mind.
All right. So let's follow those blocks. Where's the biggest block that we have right now? Scan the body. Where is this block?
The throat keeps going to mind.
All right. So let's focus on the throat. I'd like for you to focus all of your attention on the throat and tell me what this blockage in the throat feels like. What comes to mind? Does it have a texture, a color?
Like energy.
Energy, very good. And this energy, is it dense? Is it light?
Feels light.
Feels light, all right. So this energy, does it have a shape? If it were to have a shape, what would this shape be?
Probably a triangle.
A triangle, very good. And in what position is this triangle? Is it upside down? Is it towards the inside, the outside? Let's find out.
Just right side up.
Right side up, very good.
Yeah.
Let's find out where that pyramid, that shape of that triangle, came into the throat. Okay? I want you to focus on this energy field. And I want you to make it more and more powerful. And as you do, I want you to tell me if any words, any sentences, any ideas come out as you begin to focus on it more and more. Make it stronger. What comes out? Intensify the energy. It's there.
I feel like that word keeps coming up. Anu.
What is it?
Anu.
Anu, all right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and begin to say the word Anu over and over again. And as you say the word, I'd like for you to follow the origin of Anu. Go ahead and start saying it, and keep going through time and space to find the origin. Say it out loud. Mm-hmm. Make the energy stronger now.
Like I don't want to.
Hmm?
Like I don't want to.
So who is not wanting to say that word? What is there keeping you from saying that?
I just feel like it's a negative word.
Uh-huh. Follow it. Follow it. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I want you to intensify and see where it is that was placed into that throat. 5, going through time and space. 4, going back to that moment where it was placed there. 3, intensify the feeling. 2, 1, be there. Where are you?
Like, oh, baby.
Baby. Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
No.
Look at your surroundings. Is this a baby in the body of Dominic or a different baby?
I feel like it's myself.
What is it?
I feel like it's myself.
Yourself. All right, very good. So let's find out where Anu came from.
No, I just feel like I'm laying in my room. Like
I'm laying in
baby.
my room. I'm a baby. Very good. So I'd like for you to use your spiritual eyes and see what happens next. What happens?
I just feel like something's there.
Mm-hmm. All right, you'll be able to identify it just by the feel, just by the energy. What is this that's there?
I just feel like it's a darker energy.
A darker energy, very good. Does this darker energy have any particular form?
I feel like it's tall.
Mm-hmm. It's tall.
Yeah.
How is it representing itself? Does it have a body?
I think it does.
Mm-hmm. Ask this energy to take on the energy of its body. What does it look like?
I just feel like it's a dark figure.
A dark figure, very good. So tell me what happens next. What does this dark figure want with you?
My light.
Your light. Mm-hmm. So how is it that it's getting your light?
Feels my energy.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
He's just looking at me.
Mm-hmm. Take a look at your light. How much light do you have as this baby?
I got a good light.
Mm-hmm. You have a good light. So why is it that this energy doesn't have a light?
Because it doesn't have love.
Oh, it doesn't have love. Okay. So it's taking the love from you?
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So how can get this being guaranteed to continue getting the love from you, what does it do next?
I just feel like it's just in my presence.
Okay. All right. So I'd like for you to go out of the body of this baby, and I'd like for you to confront this figure with your energy of your soul, this light being that you are. And I'd like for you to just see this energy and ask it, what happened? Why does it not have love?
All it's known is darkness.
It's in darkness.
It's all it's known.
It's all it's known. All right. So I'd like for you to remind this shadow that it came from the light originally, and that light is within it. Go ahead and show the shadow where that light is. Point to their space where their own light is.
Yeah.
And with your love, you can show them to grow that light within. What happens next?
I see this darkness like dissipating.
Very good. And as the darkness dissipates, take a look at your throat. Is that triangle still there?
Smaller.
Mm-hmm. It's smaller.
Dissipating.
All right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and send your own love and as you're doing that, you'll be able to understand what was that triangle reminding you of.
It's like mind, body, spirit came to mind.
Mind, body, spirit. Very good. So now that you don't need anything energetic there to remind you, what would you like to put in its place?
Love.
Very good. So what is the color of love to you?
White light.
Beautiful. So go ahead and bring in the white light. Bring it up through the top of your head, down into your throat. And let's begin to send that white light into that throat chakra and begin to spin it. Bringing back the color, bringing back the size of it, opening it up, and flinging off anything that does not belong. And see how the color of that chakra returns. And tell me when you're done. Very good. And now let's move through the chakras and see if there's any other blockages there. Anything else that Dominic is holding that is not allowing him to function at the full capacity of love. What's there?
The heart comes to mind.
The heart. So I'd like for you to go ahead and go deep into that heart and tell me what is in that heart. What do you see there? black. Very good. And this little black, what is the texture of it?
It's an energy.
Energy. Very good. So I'd like for you to intensify that energy. Make it stronger. And as you intensify, let's follow that energy back to the moment in which you place that energy in that heart. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. As I count back, I want you to intensify it more and more until you come up with the words or the people or the circumstance that place that black into your heart. Begin now by taking a deep breath in. 5. Going through time and space, finding the blackness in your heart. 4. Deeper and deeper. 3. Allow the images, the words, the emotions to come up in relation to that blackness. 2. And 1. Where are you? Indoors or outdoors? What is the circumstance?
Secondly, like indoors.
Indoors? How old are you there?
I was a little kid.
A little kid. Are you by yourself or are there others with you?
Like I'm by myself.
So what's happened? Look around you. What's happening? What are you sensing?
I sense this dark energy.
It senses a dark energy. Tell me more.
Just fucking looking at it.
And what happens next with this dark energy?
I feel like it's just there.
So at what time do you allow this dark energy to go into your heart?
I feel like it's just always looking at me. But I'm like small, so I don't know better.
And then what happens?
It's like it just becomes a little part of me. I don't know better.
Tell me more.
It's like I don't think anything of it.
So let me speak with that dark energy in your heart now. I want you to go ahead and give this energy your voice so I can speak with it. I'm going to go ahead and bring the energy up, 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 up. You, brother, you can speak with me now. How long have you been there with him?
A long time.
A long time. Now, before you were with him, did you have a body?
No.
No. So when was the last time that you had a body?
1700.
1700s. And in the 1700s, were you male or female?
Male.
Male. And what did they call you then? What was your name?
George.
George. George, what happened to your body? How did it die?
Smoking.
What is it?
Smoking.
Smoking. So when you were smoking, what happened to you? What happened to your body?
Smoke too much.
You smoke too much. Mm-hmm. And then what happens after you die? What happens to your soul?
Feel lost.
I felt lost. Mm-hmm. Did you go home to the light, George?
No.
No. So how did you find Dominic?
His light.
Mm-hmm. He was light. Is that what you were looking for?
Kind of stands out.
Mm-hmm. So, George, what have you been making him feel all this time?
Depressed.
Depressed? Mm-hmm. Were you depressed, George?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. What is it that you were doing in your lifetime that made you so depressed, so sad?
I was always working.
Always working. Mm-hmm. What else do you make him feel?
Shut down his love.
Mm-hmm. Shut down his love. But he was pure love, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So who's taking all of that love?
Blocking it.
You're blocking it. Why are you blocking his love, if that's what it is that you want?
Because I never felt it.
Ah, you never felt it. Okay. So you want him to feel the same way without love.
Sure.
Okay. But you see, for you blocking it, you're not getting anything out of it, George. Wouldn't you like to feel that love yourself?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that you had that love within you?
No.
No. Would you like me to help you find it, George?
Sure thing.
All right. So, George, inside of your own heart, there's a little spark of light there. This spark of light is the light that created you. This is the spark of God, of Creator. I'd like for you to find that spark now. You have it. And tell me when you do.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, all right. Now I'd like for you to make that spark even bigger. Allow that love to flow through from within you. And make it even bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And allow the full flood of love to come through. How does that feel, George?
Feels pretty good.
Feels pretty good. Very good. But you see, George, you have been blocking Dominic for so long from his own love. How does that make you feel now?
Sorry.
Would you like for Dominic to forgive you for that?
Please.
All right, take a deep breath in. Dominic, do you forgive George for not knowing any better?
I do.
All right. So with your own forgiveness in your heart, I'd like for you to go ahead and begin to pull out from your heart that darkness. And George, I'd like for you to go ahead and begin to release your energy from this body. Where else are you holding on to? Nowhere. All right, so go ahead and pull from your heart. And I'd like for you to go ahead and look inside of that white light and tell me if you see anybody there waiting for you to come home.
It's my mom.
Your mom. Very good. So before you go, I'd like for you to look for the rest of his body and see if there are any other trapped souls there that have not seen their own light. Are there any others?
No.
No. Very good. So George, I'd like for you to go ahead and pull all of your energy, release everything from Dominic's body, and go towards your mom now. And tell me when you get there. Very good. George, may the light of the universe always accompany you. Thank you so much. And now, Dominic, I want you to look at that heart, and I want you to feel inside that heart that space that's been left by George. And you know, nature abhors a vacuum. You need to fill something that's vacant. What would you like to fill that space with now?
Like a pink rosy light.
What color are these pink curls of light?
It's like lavender.
Very good. So go ahead and bring in that lavender light. Feel it flooding into your body now, into your heart. And as that light goes in, with every beat of your heart, feel that beautiful light flowing through the rest of your body, releasing, letting go of any blockages to allow that love to flow through. And I'd like for you to put that love, that lavender love, not only in your heart but in your mind. Feel it going into your mind too. Releasing any blockages, any limitations from love, from happiness. And almost as if it was like a purple flame going through your body, let's burn away anything that is keeping you from moving forward in life, burning away the limitations, the blockages, burning away any unhappiness, anything that diminishes the power of your light. Burns away anything that has been said to you that has kept you small. Burn away all those not good enoughs, not important enough, not knowledgeable enough. Burn those away. And as you allow those to be burned away, let's bring in all of those reminders of all of those lifetimes that you've lived in which you have helped others. And I want you now to go through time and almost see glimpses as if you were flashing through the television in different channels and begin to see glimpses of yourself as a healer. As you click through, what's the first image that comes through? What do you see yourself doing?
So, back in the snow.
Back in the snow. And see how it is that you used your energy to heal. What is it that you used to heal?
My own energy.
My own energy. Mm-hmm. So connect with that energy now. And understand that you can tap into this energy at any time. And begin to grow this energy. Where would you like to put that energy?
Just everywhere.
Everywhere. So I'd like for you to go ahead and just fill your entire body with that energy, knowing that you can tap into it anytime you wish. And now, I'd like to know, what is something that Dominic can do in the future to expand his consciousness, to move forward in his life? What are the things that continue to open him up?
Continue to work on himself.
Mm-hmm. Work on himself?
Yes.
Very good. And who are the ones that are guiding him?
So Kara.
Cora?
Kara?
Kara? Is that a guide?
I think so.
Okay. Does Kara have a message today for Dominic?
She helped me in a dream once.
Very good. Does she have a message today?
Just to continue.
Very good. What is the purpose for Dominic having come here today? What did he need to know?
Everything he searches for, it's already in him.
It's already in him, so stop searching. It's already there?
Yeah.
Very good. Is there anything else, or is he complete for today?
I think he's complete.
Very good. Thank you so much. Completely alert, feeling wonderful all over. Welcome back.
So my energy.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah. I feel peace.
Peace. Very good. How long do you think this session was? Did it seem long or short to you?
Like 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. A little longer than that. We're on an hour and 47 minutes.
47?
1 hour and 47 minutes.
Oh, I don't feel like that.
Do you remember any of it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Were you getting some more insight than what you were saying?
Yeah, I was seeing. It's a lot of visual.
Mm-hmm. More than what you were saying?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. It's weird. Because it's like you're not... It's like images just come to you. But talking them out, helps.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause,
the more you talk, the more you can figure things out.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
kinda
Does it make
interesting.
sense of your life?
Yeah. I'll have to contemplate it.
Yeah, well, that's what you do in your lifetime. You do a lot of
Yeah,
contemplating. Do you
I
realize
do.
you're doing the same thing? Pretty much?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a lot. Every day.
Yeah. So there's really nothing that you're doing different. It's basically you're just thinking about life and
Yeah.
You already have the energy.
Do. And it's like everything I'm looking for is always, it just goes back to myself.
It's just there all the time.
Always there.
How does your heart feel?
It feels lighter. I felt that energy come up when you had brought him up.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah. It's like you don't believe it, but then it just kind of happens.
Yeah, interesting. Very good. You did great. Is this something you want to share, or parts of it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel really relaxed.
So, what was your expectation before you came here?
I was just curious, you know. I try not to have too much expectation, you know, trusting whatever happens.
So what did you get out of this session? What was the bottom line?
I think the bottom line was really like, everything I search for it always comes back to myself, you know?
Yes.
It's like I know that, but, you know, it's just like that human part of me. It's always wanting something, wanting something more to like fill that void, but it's always,
You're always searching.
Comes back to myself.
Even searching other planets, and basically they're saying like, well, you have it anyway.
Right.
You know, what's really interesting is that in that lifetime in which with your father, in which you were, your mother died, right?
Yeah.
This native.
Yeah.
You were just by yourself all the time.
Yeah, I felt like I was just by myself, and I was always just contemplating life. I was by the stream, and you know, I was just lived out in the wilderness, in the snow.
And in this lifetime, you have chosen a huge family.
Yeah.
Huge family.
Big family.
Yes. Do you notice that perhaps maybe you wanted a little bit of a challenge in this one?
Yeah, you know, it does make sense.
Right?
Because, yeah, it does get overwhelming at times, and it's like, I enjoy my me time, you know, when I'm by myself.
Yes.
Like, I do, so.
But it could have been that you were, like, so bored in that life that maybe you wanted some more action in this life?
Yeah, probably.
That's what happens.
Yeah. It's like solitude, and, you know, it's like,
just with your drum, beating your drum.
Beating my drum.
Yeah. The one that was kind of interesting was the one in the pyramid, the cat-like one.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do. I was in, it was weird, because I felt like I was like down in a dark lit room. I was underneath the pyramid.
Yes.
And I said, I don't know, I was just guarding something. Yeah, but I didn't get too much into it.
Well, you know, one of the things that's interesting is that you have everything within you, and it's almost like you're guarding all of these books of knowledge within you.
Yes, that's very true.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the fact is, you know, you'll need to listen to this again to see how that works. But it's almost like, you know, you're holding on to this knowledge for some reason. You're almost like a keeper of the knowledge.
Right. Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. It's like I just gotta let it out.
Let it out. Yeah, you're guarding it. So how far did you travel to be here? Where are you?
I came from Tucson, Arizona.
From Tucson, Arizona. Yeah. And it's a very humid day here today, so it must be feeling really uncomfortable for you.
Sure. Yeah. I'm used to the dry heat. So.
Yeah. So was it difficult for you to get a session with me?
No, actually, my first try. And, sorry.
It was his first try.
My first try.
Okay, so for those who are trying to get a session with me, it is possible to get a session. You just have to keep trying, okay? So you are divinely guided to come here, so just keep trying. Sign up for my newsletter. It comes out about once a month, and you gotta be fast.
You do, really fast.
Yeah.
It's meant to be, it's meant to be.
And if you don't go to one of those sessions, go to a gathering, okay? I'm doing gatherings all around the world. There's one coming up in April for you.
in LA. I have one in Miami in the beautiful winter, our winter. It's absolutely gorgeous here. So February, and there's others around the world that I'm doing. So go to my website and go to the events page, and hopefully I get to meet you. And we can do these group regressions so that you can at least get started in seeing what some of these lives were all about. Okay, so thank you for coming here. It was a pleasure doing your session.
Thanks.
And I want to thank everybody for watching.
Thank you.
Bye. Give me that hug. Oh.